This feels like tāmure again, and it feels like a much better fish. Yes, yes. Hey, I'm Thomas, this is Chasing a Catch. Today we have woken up to glass on the water, and the forecast is supposed to get even better. There is no wind out here, so we've taken the opportunity. We're doing a trip we've wanted to do for a while, which is come right out to one of the inner islands here north of Auckland. We're in this rocky coastline in and around the islands. We're going to push in all around the rocks and soft bait in close to try and find some snapper. So let's push in a little bit closer and not go right now because the engine just cut out. There we go. Let's push in a little bit closer, see if we can find some snapper. First cast, I always love it. There's lots of sound on the sign on the sounder. We're in about 8 meters of water, just along this lovely rocky coastline. Cliffs all coming down to this just flat, calm water. What a day to be out on the ocean. Bring it on. And fish on. We actually just moved into slightly deeper water because we had this problem where the conditions were too good. And it's crazy to say that, but it was so clear and close. We were in sort of 6 to 8 meters of water, and we could see snapper on the bottom. That's how clear it was. So we've just come out slightly deeper to get a little bit more cover. We've got a little tāmure here. Look at that. That is a teeny, tiny little fish to start us off today. But that is the target species, so that is snapper, tāmure, beautiful little fish. We'll send him home to Tangaroa, and hopefully there's many more of those and we can upsize a bit. Hooked up again. This feels like tāmure again, and it feels like a much better fish. Doesn't feel like a good fish, but it feels like a much better fish than that last one. Hopefully we're upsizing our catch here a bit. Oh, just got a really light drag here. There's not much structure under where we are, unlike in close there, which was just rocky as. Can let the fish have a bit of a run here. Oh, this is a pretty tiny fish actually, but definitely a bit of an upsize to before, I'd say. Beautiful, look at the colors. Oh, how well hooked is that? It's just hooked through the lip. Get the net on this guy. Net him in. Now that is by no means a huge fish, but that's a really nice eater size for a whole fish. Probably we're after a feed today. It's not a trophy fish, but that's a great first one to go in for a dinner fish. We'll scale that up and cook that up whole. We'll be able to finish that easy for the two of us. Great start. It's upsize again. Yes, next cast, next tāmure. I think we've downsized here. This is a very small fish. Tiny little, and sadly, mate, you're foul hooked. We'll get him back ASAP, tiny little tāmure. Yes. On again. Next cast. This definitely feels like another tāmure. Love fishing like this when they're biting, you're having fun, the weather's good. I think it just sums up why I love fishing. Be out here on a day like this. Oh, yes. Yes. Just lift him in. That's a lively fish. That's a bit bigger again. That is another perfect eater for us. While these aren't big fish, we are just going to take a few fish for eating whole, cook them up on the barbie probably, steam them. It's another perfect one for that. Just a great little fish to eat whole, but we'll try and upsize now. We've got a few of these in the bin. On again. Feels like another very small fish. We're just coming up over a bunch of sign and straight away hooked up again. Far out. This is such fun fishing. Look at that. Yep. Grab the jig head. So just a tiny little fish that'll go straight back in. Keep trying for bigger ones. Came off on it. Thought I'd lost this fish, but it's took it on the drop really high in the water column. All the sign is quite high. We're in 13 meters and there's sign up to 6 meters, which is amazing. This is just great fishing. Well, this feels a little bit better too. Oh God, I'm having a good morning. Woohoo! Oh, I love these sets, these light gear. Oh yes, another tāmure. Let's grab him in. He's hooked perfectly in the corner of the mouth. Let's grab the leader. This is definitely more that size we want. So this is a great eating size fish. So just to give you an idea, there you go. Great eating, nice sweet fillets. Good size for people to have a fillet each, and then the head's starting to get that good enough size, so we'll always smoke up the heads and wings or put them into a stock or whatever, and that's starting to get big enough. Oh, and that's a male, it's got milt coming out of it, so if that's full of milt, we'll be able to fry that up as well and eat that tonight. Oh, that is a beautiful fish. I'm really happy with that. Gone pretty quiet, so we're just pushing around, setting up some new drifts, but the bite's really dropped off. A bit of UV coming out maybe is affecting it, so I'm going to go a fraction deeper again and just see if we can get back into that bite. It's so nice out here though, far out. What a day to be fishing, so lucky. Hooked up almost straight away. This is going to be another tāmure, but it's not going to be a big fish. Love it though. Just love the feeling of any fish on a fishing rod. There we go. Just a little fish. He'll be straight back down. Straight on again, next cast. I love hooking up on the drop. Again, small fish, but having the time of my life. A little bit of going at this fish actually. It's sort of come alive as it's come up. It's definitely going to be a much bigger fish than that last one. It's not going to be a big fish. There it is. Oh, it's a beautiful sized fish. I think he's hooked well, but it might put the net on him just to be sure. Oh yes, that is a lovely fish. Oh, look at that, perfectly in the corner of the mouth. We are keeping this fish. I'm just going to get him in the gills. Yeah, can't get him. There we go. We're in an inflatable boat. I take a lot of care when picking these fish up because if we drop them on the boat, these snapper spikes could definitely give us a bit of a puncture issue. Great eating size fish. Oh, awesome. tāmure again. It's just coming alive. I think it's a small fish, but it's just a little bit of weight coming through, taken so high up the water column. Oh, this is great fishing. Great fishing. Got some colour. Actually, it's a much better fish than it's led on. Again, there's no big fish today. The big ones are not coming, but great eating size fish. And when you're out for a feed, you can't say no to a fish like that. Oh, yes, yes. So we're definitely upsizing as the day goes on. That's definitely the biggest fish of today. And whoa, sorry mate. That's definitely the biggest fish today. Again, it's not a big fish, but it's wolfed down that soft bait. Completely engulfed it. Beautiful colours, look at those spots. Gorgeous fish. On again. Not too sure about this one actually. It's definitely a tāmure. Size wise, I can't read it. It's either a very small hard fighting fish or a bigger, not very hard fighting fish. I can see it now actually. And it's one of these perfect eating size fish. Oh wow. Yeah, that is right in the zone for us tonight. We're with a bunch of family at the moment. We've got many mouths to feed, so come on. Just gonna grab the leader. He's very well hooked. Ah, yes. Look at that, just devours that soft bait. Whoa. Sorry. Again, there's no trophies here, but this was a mission to come to a new place, do a fish that we've always wanted to do, and to get a feed for a big family group that we're with for the next few days. We've definitely done that. We've got exactly the amount of fish we wanted out of today. Nothing huge, there's no trophies to be had, but there is so much joy. I mean, what a day of fishing. I've loved it. These perfect conditions, out here on the water, doing what we love. I hope you've enjoyed this one. So it's just been a little soft baiting mission in a Hauraki Gulf off the islands. What a day of fishing. Absolute bliss being out here. Thank you for watching. I'm Thomas, this is Chasing a Catch. Subscribe if you've enjoyed the videos. Check out the other videos on the channel. Thank you for watching.